What's up, guys? System here, and welcome to the commentary. The commentary that everybody's been, maybe not looking forward to, but I've been talking about so much. So does this screen look smaller to you? Does this look infected to you? I think it might be messed up or something. Whatever. So, this is a commentary about religion. Now, some of you people have said, you're big religion people, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do this video. I'm going to go around and make this taller. It's not that exciting. So if you're a big religion person and you don't want to be offended or anything, or you have your own views and you want to keep it that way, don't watch this video. If you want to just hear my views on religion and stuff like that, then go ahead, watch the video. I'm not going to be bashing religion, and that's about it. So there's my little disclaimer, and here we go. Let's get started. Whoa. All right, so religion. Religion is a very, 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 very touchy subject on any level, because, well, it's touchy on the end of people who are religious. If you're not religious, then I'm pretty sure you're not too touchy on people saying anything about religion, unless it's being directly portrayed to you as, come join our church or something along those lines. All right, so what's my views? Well, let's get started. I went to a Catholic church, or Bishop Tonos, yes, Catholic Secondary School Board. So I went to a religion school, and that was just because I was located really close to it, and it made things a lot easier on my end because I didn't have to go to another school. Plus, they had uniforms. Uniforms are actually one of the best things ever. It feels so good to wake up in the morning and just pick out some clothes and not even worry what you're wearing, because everybody's going to be... Oh, damn it. Everybody's going to be looking the same. Well, let's make a little bit of a ladder. Or stairs, that's probably the proper term. That should be... Damn it, fail. Alright, whatever. Wow, it's like ultra fail day. So, that just because I went to a religion school doesn't mean I'm religious at all. On the opposite end, I'm not really religious at all. I'm not anti-religious. That's the one thing that I really can't stand, because I like people having their own views in any type of scenario. I don't like anybody being like, well, you're a God lover or something like retarded like that, which really makes no sense, because just because they like religion or they have a sense of religion doesn't really mean that they're, well, quote unquote, a worse person than you. Now, what's my views on religion itself? I'm going to talk about religion as a whole, because it could be, you could be Jewish. I was going to say Judaism, which is the proper term for being Jewish, is the act of Judaism, or something along those lines. That sentence probably didn't make sense. Actually, you know what? Let's after we finish, let's make a little corner so we can do this easily. All right. So my view on religion is kind of, it's not like a release for somebody. It's not like you need to have religion or something. I personally think religion's for people who want to have a belief in the afterlife, because nobody knows what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen after you die. There's no, well, I'm a scientific type of person, so there's no scientific proof of what's going to happen. Like, yeah, you're going to die, but you don't know if you're going to go to heaven, if you're just going to rot in the ground. You don't know, because people haven't officially tested it out. And that's the one thing that I believe religion is very good for. Religion does give people a good belief on what's going to happen in the future, because after you die, if you don't know what you're living for, this is the term I hear, like the saying I hear all the time. If you don't know what you're living for, what's the point of living? Something along those lines. So people who are religious will be living for pleasing God or something along those lines, and living a good life. Now, just because I don't believe that's true, or that people need to do that or should be doing that, doesn't mean I'm like, you're wasting your life. That's not at all. I don't believe people who go to church every Sunday are wasting their life. Well, they're or wasting what is it? How long is church? An hour? I'm gonna bank on church as an hour. Should I have made a yeah, I should have made a pillar there. I'm gonna bank on church as an hour. That's just what I think. I think church is an hour. I could be wrong. You can probably correct me in the comments. I'm pretty sure some of you people are religious and go to church. Maybe not because you want to. Maybe because your parents go or something and you have to go. I don't know. It's really dependent. But anyways, I don't think that if you don't go to church, you're going to be going to hell, quote unquote, going to hell. I know some religions don't have a hell and there's only happy places. But where I learnt my religion, we had heaven and hell, so we had the possibility of going both ways. It's like gambling. You can't take one risk without having another. Something along those lines. So, I don't think, let's say me. I'm going out every weekend, drinking, having a good time. I don't know, let's say I'm smoking drugs. I don't do drugs, just FYI, but let's say I'm smoking a whole bunch of drugs. I don't think that's going to make me go to hell. I don't know if that's the proper thing to be saying, but I think the choice for somebody to go to heaven or hell is really based on their life choices, not small personal choices. Like if somebody eats too much, does that mean they're going to hell because they don't respect their body or something like that? It just seems silly on my end. Obviously, if you're a dick to people, then your chances are going to be slightly decreased or drastically decreased. From my point of view, of course. I don't think people who are complete assholes to others should be going to heaven, or people who, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of small little things that people could be doing. People who murder people. I know there's, if you are truly forgiveful, or I'm trying to think of the proper term. If you truly regret what you have done, then God will accept you into his kingdom and sanctum. My personal belief, I don't think that's true. I think if you've killed somebody, if you've taken away somebody's life and not allowing them to pursue it, you shouldn't be granted anything, no matter how sorry you are. It's just a personal thing. Let's talk about heaven and hell. Do I really think there's a heaven and hell? I have no idea. I'm not living my life banking that there's a heaven or hell, but just because there's no proof, like hardcore evidence that really strikes to me as if you die, you're going to either heaven or hell, it's kind of good enough for me to say I'm not going to go to church every Sunday. I'm not going to, I don't know, live my life as if I was like this perfect person. I'm still going to go out drinking. I'm still going to, well, I already have had premarital sex, so I can't still do that. Well, I can still do it. I can do it some more and stuff like that. And you know what? I do plan on doing that some more. Sorry. You can probably hear my breath into the mic because I think it's a little too close to my face. So we're going to move that out a little bit. But yeah, I'm still planning to have premarital sex. I'm not going to just stop doing everything I am. Even if there was a heaven or hell, I guess my sinning is fun. Let's be completely honest, guys. To sin is a lot easier than to be a good person and a good Samaritan. And I hear the music in the game. I was like, that's an interesting ringtone for my new phone. So yeah, I don't think if you quote unquote sin within reason, it's really based on personal decisions on my end. Like if somebody's going out and committing adultery with more than even if they're committing adultery, then it's bad. It's not. I don't think that can be forgiven because you've given yourself to somebody and then you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go do someone else today because you're boring me. That's something that's just, I guess, selfish and stupid. And it's what people do, and you can't really fix it, but it's a problem in the world, and we got to live with it. On the sense of the actual heaven and hell, I don't think I've really said. I think I've just said like just no, I don't believe there's a heaven or hell. Do I believe there's a God? I want to believe there's a God. Let's put it that way. Do I like strongly believe that there is one? I don't. Like I have no belief that there is a God, but I would like there to be a God. I would like there to be something else after here. Would I like my sins and my personality to be judged in the afterlife? No, because I don't think I'm gonna get a good rep. It's like going to a job interview without the right resume. I'm gonna be completely disadvantaged in that sense. But either way, even if there is an afterlife and there's a good and bad, it's not going to really affect what I do now. Because, I don't know, maybe it would affect, because I can't really say because I don't know. But would it really affect who I am if there was a God? That's 11 minutes. Now we'll expand this a little bit because we can make long videos. I think this will do one more and then we're good. But yeah, it's definitely not, at this stage in my life, I don't think it would change my decisions because I know how good sinning is, and I haven't really talked about religion as a whole, and I can't really say stuff about religion as a whole because I'm not religious, and I'm not going to say that church is necessary, and if you go to church, you're a retard or something like that. I'm not going to say that. People spend their time how they want to, and that's how I've always viewed things. If you want to go to church every Sunday and you think there's a God, go for it. It's just not my thing. If, let's say, if you believe every word of the Bible, then yeah, that's all you. I'm not somebody who believes the Bible at all. I'm trying to think of the best way I can describe the Bible in my views. I think it's a long extent of stories to help people through their life, but I don't really think that it's like a factual type of thing. And I know it's gonna happen now. There's just like, what? You don't believe in the Bible? And that's not exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't doubt that there was a Jesus. I just don't think everything he did was so magical. I believe there was somebody named Jesus who roamed around that time, but I don't think he like cured people of diseases. And wow, you need deeper water apparently to jump in. It's okay, I'm on peaceful. But yeah, I don't believe there was some amazing guy who just cured all diseases and stuff like that, because that's just my view. It seems a little far-fetched, especially when you see stuff like now. No, I'm not saying Jesus was this like con artist, but people who do stuff like that and just say, "Oh, I'm healing you," and then you think you're healed, but you're not, or they're fake healers. You know, maybe he had a buddy. I'm not saying Jesus was that type of person, but it's quite a large possibility that people did that back then, because they do it now. So what's the difference from people doing it back then? Maybe he was the first one to be intelligent enough to do something like that. And then I can just see the comments being typed. You think Jesus was some artist to get people's love, and then he like dies for it? I don't know. It's really hard. Blocks everywhere. It's really hard to say things without, well, offending people, and I don't mean to offend people. That's not what my intentions are. I don't know how to make a door. Is it just... It's just 2, right? Yeah. My intentions are never to offend people. If you know my commentaries, I'm never intending to hurt somebody or to directly say what you're doing in your life is incorrect. That's not as high as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty high. So yeah, if you're somebody who loves religion and you love going to church or something, or you believe this is the right thing, then keep doing it. Just because I say I don't think Jesus is real doesn't mean he's not real. I think you guys said do it from the inside. There we go. Aha. It's an interesting little plateau I have here. So yeah, just because I think he's not real and the Bible is more of a story to make people, not feel better about themselves, but give people like a life story. For example, Adam and Eve. That is so far fetched to me just because of evolution and stuff. And I know I'm just trusting people's words, but I don't know what the proper term is, or the proper day and age. But basically, Adam and Eve, if the calculated time was correct, then they would be I don't know, it'd only be like 100 years ago, just on saying something like that, or 5,000 years ago, and then the Earth started like 3 billion, something along those lines. It's not those exact dates, so don't take my word for it. But something along those lines is kind of what I've been told is the timeline for religion. And I don't know. It just I'm trying to say this in the best possible way ever. It's just not feasible to me. Religion isn't feasible, I guess is the proper term I'm trying to say here. Like, it's a cool concept and all, but it's just not my type of concept. And I'm making my floor, by the way. Let's build another furnace. But yeah, I believe religion is for people who need, let's say, faith and need hope, for whatever reason. If somebody's afraid of what's going to happen after they die, they need faith and hope. They need something to look forward to. Personally, I don't care what happens to me after I died. Like, it would be nice. It's one of those things, like, it would be nice to win the lottery. Let's all be honest. It would be very nice to win the lottery. But it's not gonna happen. It's okay. It'd be nice to win the lottery, but I'm not giving my hopes up for it. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna. This is my religion type of thing. So yeah, I'm still gonna be a nice person, and I'm still gonna care about people, and I'm still gonna love people. I'm still gonna treat people with dignity, but I'm not going to bank on like there being a heaven or hell. It's just not what it's not what I'm gonna do, because I think life is way too short to be thinking, oh well, if I put my life all towards this, and then, you know what, let's be blunt about this. What if there's not a heaven or hell? Like, this is kind of where I'm getting into a little more aggressive into religion, I guess, but let's think about this. What if there isn't a heaven or hell? And I'm not saying you wasted your time, because you have personally enjoyed what you've done. If you're being nice and stuff and not enjoying it, it's I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. You should always do what you enjoy. Like, I'm not saying if you don't enjoy church, like, don't go to it. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if you're somebody who, I don't know, like, let's say wants premarital sex and is not enjoying the fact of saving yourself, then I don't know, that's not really living your life. It's living someone's desire and someone's beliefs. And I don't think that's fair, because you should be happy with whatever decisions you make. And if, I don't know, if premarital sex is what makes you happy and you're just doing it for pleasure and you're being safe about it, I don't think there's a problem with that. Because if you're being safe and you're not just, randomly knocking up people and saying, oh, well, F with this life, we'll just go abort it, then there's a difference. I guess that's kind of my view. I had a little bit of an attack at the end. So yeah, I'm not a religious person, but I'm definitely not against religion. I understand religion is needed for some people. Not necessarily needed, but religion is an acceptance for people. I guess that's the best term I can use. People accept religion and they just bring it into a part of their life. So I completely understand that fact and that point. And I have nothing wrong with that. I think that's great. If you love religion and you love God, I guess, live for him. If I live for now. I'm making this commentary for now. I'm not making this commentary for 10 years from now. I live to the day as it was. Do I save money? Yeah, I guess that would be my only time when I live for the future, is when I save money. But that's I live pretty much for this day and tomorrow, and if I didn't wake up tomorrow, would I be upset with my decisions in life? No. That's plain and simple. But let's say if somebody's following this religious code just because they want to get into heaven, and they die tomorrow and there's no heaven, I guess they won't be upset because they have nowhere to go to. But I think if they could still think and they weren't going anywhere, they would be a little bit upset with their choices, because they live for something. They skipped out on stuff because they wanted to be this person, which in the end had no real effect. So so my view on religion: do what you love. If you don't love religion, then you know what? It's fine. Please don't put in the comments religion is stupid, because it's not. It's people like religion for different reasons. And I don't know all those reasons because I haven't surveyed people, but I understand religion is something to everybody, or it's something different to everybody. It's kind of like that new 5 gum where you get a different sensation. Everybody has a different sensation. That's the similar thing to religion to me. Everybody will love religion a different way. I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously people have similar concepts, but yeah, we're gonna stop there. I didn't really talk, let's say, about religion as a whole. Well, I did kind of talk. I kind of gave my view. Stop making creepy noises. I don't know. I think my point has gotten across on how I view religion. I view it as something not really for me. It's just not my thing. And I guess that would be the best summary. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I don't know, it's really I'm just trying to think of, like, did I say everything I wanted to say? Did I make anybody angry? Remember, my intentions are never to make you angry, but obviously some people might get upset at this video, and that's by all means fair with you. You have your beliefs, and if you believe what I've said is wrong, then that's your choice, and I'll let you live with that. So yeah, that's my shenanigans on religion. I got a whole bunch of stuff here, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you next Monday. I think today should be going up on Friday, so yeah, I'll see you next Monday. And it kind of looks a little bit nicer now. Maybe we'll clean this up a little bit more before my next video. So yeah, peace out, guys. Love you, and remember, do what you enjoyed. Don't do what people want you to be doing. Peace.